Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is GCT Tutors. Very quickly, we shall be walking through some IGCSE past questions on that function. I hope this will help you at the end. God bless you. Let's start. We are given f of s equals 3x plus 2, g of x equals s squared plus 1, and h of s equals 4 to the power of x. So the first question we have to find h of 4. So I have h of 4 equals 4 to the power of 4, because you can see h of x equals 4 to the power of x. So it means that anywhere we will see the variable x, we are replacing it with 4. So that's why we're having this, so which is equal 4 multiplied by itself 4 times, so which is 256, and that's the answer to the first question. All right, the second question, we have to find fg of 1. I'm going to use two approaches to solve this. So the first approach, I'll find g of 1 first. My g of 1 will be equal 1 squared plus 1, which is equals 2. Remember g of x equals s squared plus 1. So I just substituted the given value. All right, since we know g of 1 to be 2 now, so I can now find fg of 1. It means take g of 1, put it inside f of x. That's the meaning. Okay, so which is equals 3 bracket 2 plus 2, because now g of 1, everything has turned to 2. So we have it to be 6 plus 2, which is equals 8. Or better still, what I will do, I will first of all try to simplify the composite function given. What do I mean? We have fg of x. Fg of s means that I am to take g of s, put it inside f of x. So that means I'm going to have 3 bracket s squared plus 1 plus 2. So if I try to expand that, so we have 3 s squared plus 3 plus 2. So we now have fg of 1 we now equals 3 bracket 1 squared plus 3 plus 2, which is 3 plus 3 plus 2. That gives us 8. Sorry for that. That gives us 8. So you can see that both approaches still valid. All right. Move on to the next question, which is question. That's the C part of our question. Okay, we have to find g of x. We have to write it in this form. Okay, very simple question. All right, so we have g f of x. Remember, when you see something like it, means that take f of x, put it inside g of x. Again, take f of x, put it inside g of s. Now, you will recall that g of x equals s squared plus 1, and also f of s equals, let me scroll up to see our f of s. Our f of s is 3x plus 2. 3x plus 2. Okay, 3x plus 2. 3x plus 2. So now we have g f of x will now be, we take f of x, put it inside g of x. So which is going to become 3x plus 2 to the power of 2 plus 1. Remember, we are to write it in this form. So if I try to expand this bracket first, let me expand this. That's the same thing as I want to expand that. Very simple, which is 3x plus 2 multiplied by itself 2 places. So 3x multiplied by 3x, that is 9x squared, plus 3x multiplied by 2, that's 6x. 2 multiplied by 3x, that's 6x. 2 multiplied by 2, that is 4. I simplify this. I have 9x squared plus 12x plus 4. So remember, we have plus 1 here, so I had another 1 plus 1. So our final answer will now be 9x squared plus 12x plus 5, which is in this form. We can see that we have written it in that format. So here they can also ask you in some question that you should tell what is the value of a, b, and c. Now from there, if I compare the two quadratic equation, the quadratic terms, we can see that a is 9 here and b is plus 12, and our constant is c. All right, I hope that's clear. So let's move on to the next question. The next question, we have to find f of s. We have to find x when f of s equals g of 7. Okay, what I'll do first, let me equate the two. I know my f of x to be 3x plus 2. Now we have to equate it to g of 7. So g of 7, remember what is our g of x? Our g of s is s squared plus 1. S squared plus 1. So this will be 3x plus 2 equals 7 squared plus 1. That is 3x plus 2 equals 49 plus 1. That gives us 50. So we have 3x plus 2 equals 50. Collecting like terms, we have 3x equals 50 minus 2. 3x equals 48. Okay. Divide both sides by 3. So we have our x to be 48 divided by 3. 3 here 1, 3 in 4, 1 remaining 1, and 3 in 18, that's 6. So our x equals 16. X equals 16 when f of x equals g of 7. All right, we are almost through with the question, not that hard. Okay, the next one, we have to find f inverse of x. Okay, now record that f of s equals 3x plus 2. Now in my previous video, I showed us how to find inverse of a linear function. It's just three steps. So the first step is to write this function as variable y. So I'm going to have it, I say let f of x equals y. So it implies that y equals 3x plus 2. That is the first step. And the second step is to interchange. We interchange the x and y variables respectively. It means that wherever I see variable y, I replace it with variable x, and wherever I see variable x, I replace it with variable y. So this implies that x equals 3y plus 2. That is the second step. And the last step is to rearrange and make variable y the subject. You rearrange to make variable y the subject. So in order for me to make variable y the subject in this equation here, we have to subtract 2 from both sides of the equation. So we have it to be x minus 2 take away 2 equals 3y plus 2 take away 2. This cancel, so we are left with x minus 2 equals to 3y. We divide both sides by 3. Okay, so y equals x minus 2 all over 3. Now this answer is your inverse that you're looking for. So we can say therefore f inverse of x equals x minus 2 all over 3. Okay, that's good. I think I'm enjoying myself in this class. I'm enjoying myself. Okay, we have the next question. Question F. We have to find g of x divided by f of x plus s. So g of s is s squared plus 1 divided by 3x plus 2, which is our f of s plus x. So we try to simplify this, writing it as a single file. Remember, this is divided by 1. So we try to find the LCM of this. The LCM is 3x plus 2. Okay, now this in the LCM will give us 1 multiplied by the numerator, which is s squared plus 1 plus 1 in 3x plus 2. That will give us the whole of that. So we have x multiplied by 3x plus 2. Now we expand the bracket. So that will give us, I have x s squared plus 1, then plus x times 3x, that is plus 3s squared, x multiplied by 2, that is plus 2x. Now collecting like times, we have s squared plus 3s squared plus 2x plus 1 all over 3x plus 2, which can be written as 4s squared plus 2x plus 1 all over 3x plus 2. And that's the final answer. And the last question, but not the least, we are to find x when h inverse of x equals 2. All right, recall that h of x equals 4 to the power of x. So what I want to do first is to find the inverse of this function. So as in the previous solution, so we equate that function to variable y first. So I say let h of x equals y. So from here, what we are saying is it implies that y equals 4 to the power of x. That's the first step. Remember, I told us. Then the second step is for us to interchange or swap the x and the y variables. So it means that the variable y here we turn to x and the variable x turns to y. So it implies that x equals 4 to the power of y. And the last step is to rearrange and make variable y the Sawyer formula. You see that it is not very straightforward or easy for me to make variable y the subject of the formula from here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce another concept which is called logarithm. So but I will try and do a video to explain this, but for the sake of this tutorial, so what we're going to do is to find the natural log of both sides. So we have ln ln x equals ln 4 to the power of y. So from there we have ln x equals, now this y here, from here ln 4 to the power of y, this y will come down and multiply the whole of this. So we have ln x equals y ln 4. Remember, we are looking for variable y, so we divide both sides by ln 4. So y equals ln x divided by ln 4. So therefore h inverse of x is the same as ln x divided by ln 4. But the question asked us to find x when what? To find x when h inverse of x equals 2. So I'm going to equate this, my answer, to 2 now. So we have ln x all over ln 4, which is my h inverse of x. We are equating it to 2. That's the question. So from here we cross multiply. So we have ln x equals 2 multiplied by ln 4. Now, because I'm looking for my x, I can write this equation as ln x equals ln 4 raised to the power of 2. These 2 goes up, there's a root for that. So I have ln x equals ln 4 to the power of 2 is 16. Now, since I'm looking for x and not ln, so what I will do now, we'll find the exponential of both sides. So we have exponential ln x equals exponential what? Ln 16. Now this exponential cancel the ln here. This one cancel there's a root, this one cancel this. You'll see we are left with what? X equals 16. Sorry, it's somehow lengthy, though it's 1 mark, but I feel that I should show you this. I'll try and do a video under logarithm so that you have a better understanding of this very particular last step. Okay, I hope this video has helped. It has helped. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and also press on the like button so that when I upload any new video, you'll be the first to get it. Thank you. God bless you. Bye bye.